Alright, let's see here. I want to start a new franchise zoo. I also have started up new rewards, viewer rewards. So for points, you can choose to name an employee of the park. So I'll be sure to mention that again at some point. But I'm going to go through my old parks that aren't too good. But I'm going to go through them and see just what I have there. And then um, perhaps by then we'll get some more people in and we can start making decisions on the franchise zoo, like what to name it and location and all of that. So let's just see. I want to try and build a nice zoo. I always get like over, like, I don't know, I get ahead of myself when trying to build a zoo, and it ends up not looking too nice. I don't know, you'll see. I overcompensate in everything. Also, I hope this sounds alright. I'm trying to mess with it. Because in OBS it shows, like, the meter shows one thing, and then, like, that it's, the game music is way lower than my mic, but then I'm told that it's a lot louder than me. So, if there is a big difference, just let me know. So let's check out, this is my very first one, Mystique Gardens. My set of zoos is called the Odyssey Zoos. Homer and the Iliad and all of that. Posh. Let's, okay, so we're gonna check this out. And don't judge me, okay? I don't know. I think this one started out alright, and then it got chaotic as I tried to fit animals into spaces that ended up being too small for them. So I had to, like, awkwardly build up their enclosures to try and make it have more space. Howdy, Dongtopia. How are you doing? Glad you could pop in. This should be a pretty chill stream. We're just gonna be working on a new franchise zoo. But I hope you're having a good night. I'm just checking in on my old ones. Oh my god, did I design these buildings? Yeah, I designed these buildings. Wow, oh no. There we go. Look at that. It's kind of cool, huh? Wow. And then my grand entryway with a ton of plants. Yep, this was my first franchise zoo. What animals? Of course, we have the tortoises. Very easy, basic starter animal. Doesn't take up that much room. Man, it's been forever since I played. Ooh, this isn't bad. For more tortoises? This is the Galapagos giant tortoise. Okay. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty neat. I love the strangler fig trees. They're beautiful. And then we have like a nice little area to, yeah, like a nice little courtyard area. More shops. Do I have anything over here? This is staff stuff. Oh, this is my huge enclosure. I don't think I got any animals for us. This is about where I stopped. So, yeah, this was going to be like, I don't know, just a small starter habitat for zebras and giraffes. People were going to be able to walk up and look at the giraffes and all of that. But yeah, I ended up stopping this zoo because I was liking it a lot. And I really wanted to get some good gold animals to go in here in the long run. So yeah, oh wow. That's weird that it did that. What enclosure is this? Oh, the Babirusa. Okay. Wow. I had some interesting design ideas. Oh, these are what I did for the easy, like, what do you call them? Just the little habitats. Not bad. And then, oh, okay, this is the one I was remembering. Oh, there's this, what's in here? Baird's tapir. That's not a bad one. But this is the one I messed up on. I wanted to get the water up so that people could see him swimming. So I had to build this weird up ramp because I couldn't. For some reason, I just didn't build underground like I should have. But yeah, so these two enclosures are quite silly. What's even in this one? Oh, Gharial, and then this is the saltwater crocodile. Yeah, okay, so this is my first one. Southern Cassowary. I haven't messed with this franchise in quite a few years. Let's see. Let's see what else I have going on. I didn't check the animals in there, but I know they're not going to be that good. I really would love it if they would make um, a Planet Aquarium game. I think that would be amazing. Because, like, I know that Planet Zoo kind of has some aquatic stuff, but to be able to build, like, an actual, like, large aquarium with whales and sharks and stuff like that, that would be so cool. Like, more focus on that because the ocean is such an intricate world, and marine life in general. I'm doing all right, just hanging out. Glad to hear it. I'm glad you decided to come and hang out with me while we make a zoo in a little bit. We're getting there, I promise. I want to take a look at what we had. It's been a long time since I've played Planet Zoo. I played quite a bit of the franchise to get stuff established, to try and get some gold, because I really wanted to get enough conservation points to get like an elephant or whatever. But yeah, that took forever. But I beat the story mode in regular and in hard. So because I love frontier management games. I absolutely love them. Planet Zoo is great. Planet Coaster is great. I still need to get Planet Coaster 2. Oh wow, what did I do here? Oh my goodness. And though the Jurassic Park World Evolution Gargantuanism, lots of titles, isn't really my thing. Those are solid games too. Like Frontier puts together really good park management games. What did I do here? I think SeaWorld is already controversial. Yeah, well, I mean, zoos in general. A lot of people haven't. What did I do here? I kind of like it. A lot of people don't like zoos. They don't understand. Like, there is this one conservation place near me where they rescue animals and, like, they turn it into like a park as well that you can go through and see the rescued animals and stuff like that. And people have an issue with that. And it's all, well, what are they supposed to do? The animals can't be released. Do you want them to go into like private ownership or something? That's crazy. This place takes care of them and feeds them and cleans them and all of that. And I don't know. Mixed feelings. It's like a circus. There were circuses are a hot button topic too. What is in here? Is there any animal in here? Binturong. And he has an issue. Oh, food. Available food is low. Huh. Okay. How about we just duplicate and add another one? There. Maybe that'll help. This one I like. I don't like the layout of the grounds. Themselves. It's very messy. I can understand. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was going to go through here and fill in all of this with like trees and everything. Oh my gosh. I think I know. I did not build these. I got these. I was testing blueprints. That's what it is. Because I was like, there's no way I built these. Like, I'm not that good at building stuff. So these are blueprints is what it is. So what's in this enclosure? Just water for. Because this is an enclosure. It's a walkthrough. Red-crowned crane. One alert. Using contrast. That's not the alert. Okay, well, there's something wrong with... Well, we're not staying in this park, so it doesn't matter. And then what's in this one? Okay, this one, I think I got this one from the blueprints as well. Barrier status is so low. Oh my goodness. What animals are in here? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Red ruffed lemur. The lemurs are little butt heads. That's for frickin' sure. Yeah, I haven't watched any of the newer Jurassic Park or World movies, whatever they call them, but I enjoy the game. I think the new one is out. Yeah. No, the games are so solid. They just weren't really. There were some parts of the management I wasn't that into, but I might try it again because I really did. I liked it. The Frontier is fantastic at UIs and interaction and longevity towards gameplay. Hello, Grumpy Hero. Saw Planet Zoo, so I've rushed over. I am glad you like it. We're going to be starting a new franchise. I was just going through, I think we have one more. Yes, we do, because it's the one that I was using to make animals. We were going through my previous franchise zoos to see what I had done and to see my absolutely atrocious building talents that you're all prepared for the heck that you're in for with the new franchise. So be thinking of names and what kind of animals would be good to start with. Make sure to make my VIP happy. Oh, right. And you know what? Why you should be. Hang on. How do I? There. Speaking of VIPs. If you can't see what I did, well, then you'll find out eventually. All right, so Helena Reserve. This is the one where I was making gold ranked animals so that I could put them in my old zoo and did my game freeze? My game froze. No, my game didn't freeze. It's just loading the map and I got a message on Steam and I was checking what it was. And so it locked it up for some reason. So that's great. There it goes. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this was the one I was making the gold animals on. So it's not very big. I was trying to take it a lot more seriously. I had an idea in my head to make it kind of like desert oasis kind of thing. And I mean, look at how terrible the layout is. This was just going to be filled in with decor. Let's see. So here's the entryway. These were my first animals, the fennec foxes. Are you gonna save hyenas? I can't turn away animals just because I'm not a big fan of them in real life, so I probably will save the hyenas. Was it? Let's see. How are you doing, Snail Jam? I hope you're having a good night. I want to see. Okay, well I'm not gonna go clicking through it because I'm pretty sure my fennec foxes are all at least they're largely gold rated. So then we've got Babaroosas, Ningrat. I love that name, and we have some creature. What is it? Saltwater crocodile. Interesting. Okay. Not a. It's an interesting setup since they spend a lot. Okay. Well, whatever I was doing. Oh, okay. So this is pretty nice. My little courtyard area. We're gonna pause it. I don't want the animals maturing in this park. I'm tired and gonna have a baked potato. I'm jealous. I want a baked potato. That sounds freaking amazing. My husband did get these Goldfish brand strawberry shortcake goldfish just to try. And when you hear that, why are they hungry? When you hear that, you're like, ooh, it sounds kind of strange, But it's actually, they're really good. It's like shortbread with strawberry flavoring. Bactrian camels. What's in here? Aladabra tortoise. Addicts. Oh, here's another nice little courtyard I did. See, the landscaping I'm not terrible at. Could definitely be better, but it is what it is. A moose. Whoa. I'm trying to get used to these commands again. And then we have an elephant enclosure that someone else designed that I threw in. Because I'm lazy bones. So, alright. So this one's not that great either. Oh, here's this one too. So we got elephants, and what's in here? Who's in this one? More elephants. Okay, so 2 different kinds of elephants then. Indian and African. Alright. Okay. Well, we have looked through my previous zoos, and now we can start a new one. Does anyone have any name suggestions? I'll give you a little bit to think on that. I feel like I give my animals way too much space compared to this. Oh, yeah, no, that's I like to do huge enclosures usually, and I was trying to be more compact with them because I was just like, well, this is just my like breeding facility. I don't really need this is just like my, you know, testing things out. But yeah, I very much prefer larger enclosures, so I'll probably be doing that. Names for first, we're gonna do a name for the zoo. We're doing a name for the zoo first, and then there are new rewards actually, so that people can use their viewer points to name animals and employees. But I'm also gonna just name animals and employees after you guys anyway, so you know. Hi Lily, how are you doing? Moo. What have you been up to? Alright. Oh, we need to select a biome first. Okay, so before we jump to the name, are we gonna do a desert, a grassland, tropical, temperate, taiga, or tundra? Okay is better than bad, so that is something. And just RPing, nice. Who are you RPing as right now? I think it's gonna be quite a while before I get back into the RP scene, to be honest. So, at least with like, yeah, it's just gonna be a while. I've been going back and forth with it a lot, but yeah, I've decided I'm just gonna do variety games for a while until I can establish a better schedule of some sort. Just on a city character, nice. How has the city been? I heard that things have gotten crazy in the crossing. I mean, sometimes you just gotta take a break. I mean, for me, it's a forced break. I would like to be RPing, but because my chaotic schedule, it's hard for me to even fit in these kinds of streams where it's just hanging out and vibing and messing around. So I can't devote the time to serious RP as of late. So no one is giving me an idea on what biome we should do. And I think we're gonna go temperate because I like temperate. It's nice, it's pretty, it's green. It's green. For me, it's always between tropical and temperate. The Helena Reserve, I was just trying to branch out. Like, as it was grasslands, I thought it was desert, which I don't think I've ever done desert. I think I made a franchise for desert just to get the achievement, but I didn't actually build in it. We're going temperate? Okay, Snail Jam's backing me up. We're going with temperate. Oh, the continent. Which continent are we going to do? Okay, so I already have one on Africa. I already have one in Asia. And I already have one in North America. So, Europe or Oceania? Oceania. Oceania. I love temperate. It's very solid to go with. A lot easier to balance animal temperatures and all of that too. Okay, we're gonna go Europe or the ocean place, which is I know where the ocean place is. It's over. It's over in these parts, right? That's the Oceania. Oceania. We're gonna go with that one because I can't say it. How about that? Oh, I guess not. Wait, what? What? Oh, I thought that's what it was gonna be, but it looks like it moved it all the way somewhere else. Temperate ocean. Okay. Difficulty will leave terrain flat, of course. Okay, now we need the name of the zoo. All right, you guys, throw them at me. I don't have any specific goal or anything like that. So, yeah, we're just doing whatever. We're just building for fun. That's all this is. Philanthropist zoo. I like that. That's good. Oh, Tasmania. Okay, I can get down there. Old Zoo Town. Those are two really good names. Someone can either throw out a different name or back one of those ones up and we'll go with it for a tiebreaker. Because I like both of them and I don't want to have to choose between them. Oh man, that's one reason I got like overwhelmed with playing this, honestly, because I love Planet Zoo, but the micromanaging of the animals. Like, yeah, they added in contraceptives and, well, they didn't add them in, but they had contraceptives and stuff in. But like, that only helped so much because once your zoo gets to a certain, size, you sometimes miss animals being like aging up and maturing and stuff like that, and then oh god, the chaos from that. I swear that they didn't update though where you can have people manage that for you, like the animal keepers will manage that for you, but I could be misremembering that because it's been a long time since I played. Only get the slowest breeding animals. Yeah, right. Okay, I guess we're gonna merge the name if we can. Old philanthropist. Okay, that didn't work. Old philanthropist. Z. There we go. Old philanthropic zoo. There we go. We have merged your guys' two names in a way into this very interesting, yep, an interesting name. Hang on just a second. I needed a big drink. It's a perfect storm. Yeah, right? Let's see what kind of chaos we can get with designing this. And also, how is the sound? Can you guys hear the game sound all right and like me over it, or do I need to turn the background sound up a little bit? Because I mentioned it earlier, but OBS like shows that the game is a lot quieter than me, but that it says it a lot and then the game ends up being louder than me. You don't hear any animal. We're not into the game yet. How can we hear animals when we aren't even into the game, mister? Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that. I love this. This is a good choice. I'm glad we went with Oceania. Balance seems fine so far. Yeah, okay. deserve that. Okay. So, um, wow, it's been a long time since I've played this. We do not want it that long. Why do I not have background music while I'm just building? Soundtrack, volume, mute, zoo music? No. Play soundtrack in pause mode only? No. I think I can hear the game music though. Hmm. Okay, well, anyway. We do not want it to be that wide. Okay, so that's length is where my issue is right now. Okay, so what kind of basic flooring should we have throughout this park? I always like the rounds and the tree bark path, and I just don't know what kind of vibe we're gonna go with this place. Should we do it treed? I think I like trees. I don't know what kind of path to go with though. The mosaic, that is loud. That is some loud pathing tiles. So we'll tone that back a bit. Use that for special places. Huh. Decisions. I don't know. I do like the tree bark path. Oh, this isn't going to be a good circle, but whatever. Ooh. No. Hang on. I mean, that's not too bad. Oh, wow. I used to be a lot better at... Okay, so what I need to do is go... Oh, it needs to be a little bit bigger. There we go. See, that's my issue, is that it wants to split off like that. Ah, camera, why do you have to move when I don't need you to move? Nope. Ah! Okay, it does not. It's not gonna be too. That's a little better than it was. Wish there was a way I could go in and smooth that out, but oh well. So that terrible looking entrance for now. Don't worry. We'll get it looking a lot nicer. And then there's a method to my madness. Don't you worry. It just takes a little bit to see the same vision as me. I want to have these nice two large paths, and there's gonna be plants in between them. And then, oh, that's not gonna work like that. Okay, well that's okay. Oh, yes, like that. Okay, perfect. And then we connect there. Yes, and then we'll have this filled in with plants and things, and it will be so cool. It'll be absolutely fantastic. Now, off of here, we're gonna have our first little breakaway. Actually, no, we're gonna do it here. The question is, what kind of animal are we going to have in these habitats? Gonna go like that, and then perfect. I do quite like separating out. Oops. Oops, that's gonna look crazy, but whatever. I like spreading out the pathing. Challenge, add verticality, a bridge leading over your first enclosure. Oh god! Okay, so we need a good animal for that. We also need... Oof, okay, stop doing that. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll go like this. Okay, 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 bear with me. This is gonna be quite the zoo entryway. I don't like how you ended up breaking off. There. It's not... Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay. Hang on. There. Oh, that's actually not bad. Okay, let's see what animals we can get. Oh, I need to, why didn't you tell me I needed to add the, employee pathway? You guys are supposed to be my brains here. And back here is where it turns into just staffing pathways. And we're going to do red. No, we're going to do green. This greenish color. And then go out. That way. Ha ha ha. Hard mode option. Create a hanging tree walk style enclosure with 2 types of monkey. Late game, of course. Oh my god. Ooh, what kind of monkey? You're coming up with all sorts of crazy challenges for me. I know, okay, so I did have a franchise zoo before the 3 that I showed you, because I remember I built a huge beaver enclosure. Like, it was ridiculously huge. All my enclosures on that map were massive. And there was like an underwater tunnel that you could walk through, and it was really cool. Oh, we're in Oceania, so I guess this one, yeah. Okay, how much money do we have? We do not have much, so I need to go for not as much. How do I? Oh no, you guys, it has been. Okay, that's how. I was like, it's been so long, I forgot how to how to rotate stuff. Okay. What else do we need? We got a keeper hut. We need a quarantine. But okay, we need a trade center. That's huge. That is so cute. I love this trade center. Oh my goodness. I don't like how it does that though. Can I like lower it so that it's... I guess it's automatically adding. Okay, that's fine. So we've got the trade hut. My foot itches. Vet surgery. Quarantine. We need a quarantine. Oceania. Where is it? South American. Twilight. Oh, here we go. Small quarantine. Oh, alright, buddy. There, okay. That works. This isn't like, okay, I'm not gonna worry too much. That is so cool. That is super cool! Huh. Staff room. That's the next one we want. And then we're gonna call it good. Because we've already spent so much money. Okay. The impossible has happened. Our mother has gone live. Oh my lord. Oh, okay. Hello, Lemming. How are you doing? We have named what is okay. Zoo info. This is the old philanthropic zoo. Yeah, that's what we've named it. It is temperate and Oceania. So now we can do animal trading. I should have animals in storage. Got attics, Bactrian camels. Ooh, I love binturongs. I want one so bad. They're so cute. Fennec foxes. Lots and lots of fennec foxes. Japanese macaques. Lots of babirussas. Oh, we've got lemurs and red-crowned cranes. Wow, that okay. These are all the animals I have in my storage. So we could immediately jump off with some really nice animals, or we can try and see what's on the animal market and start off from scratch and work our way up instead of using the ones that I have in my storage. Yeah, Lemming. I've got yeah. I've spent a lot of time trying to make all gold animals to start a new awesome zoo someday, and I never ended up doing it. So, but yeah, it's up to you guys. We can either just go from scratch or dip into my uh, stored animal funds. Brand new oceanic themed animals suffer the kangaroo deception. Okay, so oceanic themed animals. Let's see what we can find in here. Uh oh no, I don't remember. I don't want the price. I don't remember where to go to decide what area they're from. Species. I thought you could search animals by location. Okay, so interesting. What? Why are these chickens so much? Why? That's an outrageous price for those chickens. They're chickens. That's insane. Aardvark enclosure would be peak. I always normally start with an aardvark. That's yeah, you normally do in the playthrough and stuff, so they are good. I forgot they added the oh god, they're so cute. Przewalski's horse. I can't say. I have a horse book that I got when I was a kid, and I used to love to just sit there and go through it. And that was one of the horses in it that I thought was really cute. Okay, reset all filters. Are aardvarks in Oceania one? Because I do like the idea of sticking to. Oh, they are not. I like the idea of kind of sticking to the Oceania theme. Isn't there a biome option under the species filter tab? It just says any. Oh, no, it's just any species. There's no other. Yeah, there's not a thingy to select it. I could have sworn there was, so maybe I'm just stupid, but I'm really not seeing it. The appeal, auction time, and price. Yeah, right? I feel like there was, but maybe that's just for the Zoopedia. So, huh. We have a lot of animals that we could work with sticking to just Oceania. Though it is kind of funny to go like, well, no. I mean, I guess you would have your local animals kind of in a zoo too. So, because not everyone has seen your local animals. Does that make sense? We could do donkeys. They have added so much, Grumpy. It's crazy. Look, they have wombats. I love wombats. But yeah, they've added so many animals. Go penguins, we have them in this country. You do. Look at that. King penguins. I think I'll save that for a little further out so that like when you come in, you're not just hit with a cold climate. Chonky boy. Oh my god. Okay, so should we do that? First we need to see what we can even get. All right. All right. Okay. Let's see. King penguin. Let's see how much these suckers are. Rent some pandas from China. That level was so funny. What? Hello? Why are you not? Why can't I just type it in there? Okay. We'll just scroll down. And also the music isn't playing when I'm in the pause menu. That's crazy. No. Confirm. Oh. Oh, they're expensive. Combat wombat. Yes, there are koalas in this game, I'm pretty sure. Again, it's been a while since I've played this. So, okay, we can do the king penguin if you guys really want to. Yep, koala right there. But, I don't know if I really want to do... I want to start off with a penguin exhibit. Does that make sense here? That's a crazy thing to start off with. Also, I'm just saying, once we get a wombat, I 100% have to name one of them wombats. That's required. Yeah, they do with their huge butts. They twerk them to death in their tunnels. Okay, so I am absolutely unsure of what animal to do. Wooden Egg Ranch? Oh, that's where I got them sourced from. Great way to go. Oh my god. Crazy centerpiece penguin enclosure in the entry courtyard. It's too small. This is... Oops. This is a very small... It wouldn't work. It's already all done up. It'd have to be right here. A huge penguin enclosure right here, which in that case I'd want to wait before getting it so that we'd have time to save up to do that, because we do have limited funds at the moment. So I think we'll probably put off the penguins for a bigger, because I'm gonna have to do all the cooling equipment and decor and everything. So it'd probably be a better idea to wait until we have better funds. Bad yawning, bad. Okay, so we're gonna put a pin in the... Oh, Theodore, his name is Theodore! That makes me sad. I really... I don't want to do that because I don't want to have it locked in to being right there in case I want to expand it. Plus, I still need to set up the shops and everything around here, which, speaking of, I should probably do that. But I want to get an animal exhibit in. We're already 45 minutes or something into this stream, and I haven't even built one thing aside from paths and staff rooms. Guest facilities. You know what? Filters, content, not content pack, theme, Oceanian. There we go. That way it's easier to stick to. Okay, so we need the large toilet. Large toilet can be by the um staff rooms. That's kind of funny, right? So like right there. I like that. That's good. Oh god, look at how much money I spent. What did I do? Undo that. We need a small toilet. Thank you. How could you let me have done that? I don't want an aquarium DLC. I say this every time I talk about Planet Zoo. I want Planet Aquarium. I want the same level of intricacy and stuff to the aquarium world as they've done to Planet Zoo, because the ocean and the seas and the lakes and everything are so expansive that you can't fit it into a DLC pack. I think it would make a better content for its own game. Because yeah, aquariums are amazing, and the conservation that goes into them and stuff deserves its own game, much like Planet Zoo. So I think that it would be cooler if, instead of ever doing a Planet Zoo 2 or anything like that, they should do Planet Aquarium, and that would make me so very happy. So, okay, a shop stall. Why am I spending money on... Okay, you know what? We need to do... Okay, you guys. What animal are we going to do? We need something from Oceania, and this is so dumb how it's set up so that I can't search it that way. We need something cheap. Something cheap and quick to get in. Giant burrowing cockroaches. Oh, and we need to make it walkthrough. Remember that. We need to make it walkthrough because that's apparently my new challenge. Thanks to Grumpy Hero. Let's look at how much the alpine goats are. I'm interested. I didn't know it was an Oceanian animal. Not bad. No one's gonna be interested, but we don't need to bring in tons of people. I'd have a stingray and name it Steve. That's evil. Realistically, they don't ever really need to do a Planet Zoo. Agreed. Agreed. I also didn't think they needed to do a Planet Coaster too, but that's just me. But Planet Zoo is perfect. I don't see what they could do to expand upon it further that they couldn't just add retroactively into this game. So, Planet Water. Choices for water parks, museums, conservation, etc. Yeah, right. You want to swim with the whales? That'd be sick. I'd love that. Planet, where you make planets. Yes. Planet. Okay, so I think we're never gonna decide what animals are going into our zoo, because I keep getting distracted. I would like the king penguin, but unfortunately we're gonna pass for now. We will come back to that when I can afford a better pen. How much? Oh, koalas are expensive. I expected that, but hot dang, that is... Oh, little penguin, oh my god! Oh, can we get little penguins? Search! Oh no, do they not have them? They don't have little penguins. There are not little penguins listed. Okay, North Island brown kiwi. No, that's expensive. But that's cool that there's a bronze. Platypus. Ooh. Ooh. I do love me a platypus. Oh, but they're expensive and they're all boys, which the boys are the cooler ones. They're all cool. I'd love a platypus. Oh, quite expensive. They do have Tasmanian devils. They're not bad. That's not a bad price, but Bryn, I love that name. But there's only males. But I guess we could plant mystery where you manage a mystery gang. I would love that. I think we could do Tasmanian devils. Preserve them. They're so cute and endangered. Yeah, right. No, that's a good point. And they could like take up a big part here, and we can have the walkthrough, overhead walkthrough thingy or whatever. Let's see what they need. Where's our little Taz boys? Oh my god, so cute. Habitat 200 meters squared. Do not need climbing. Do not need water. Grade 2 to 3.3 feet. Species 1 to 5. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're going. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get Tasmanian devils. So even if we could either do 4 males or get 1 male and wait. He'll be alone, or we could get 4 males, put him in if we have the money, or 2 or whatever until a female comes up, and then we can get the female. So that could probably work. I actually got to hand feed a Tassie devil. That's so cool. They're the only good thing from Tasmania. I don't know if it's in this game, but a small exhibit could be the kiwi bird. The kiwi is the north kiwi is we'll look it up. Hang on. It's the was it the northern kiwi? North Island brown kiwi. But they're kind of pricey. So, yes, we are going to go with the Tasmanian devil, and we are going to first, let's see. Okay, go like that, and then we're going to go up. Oh, no, not yet. Now we go up. Nice. No, that's not. I don't like that. That needs stairs. Yeah. Oh, gosh. I don't know if I like that either. And then I think the fence can go under that. The cool thing about doing this is that underneath this counts as cover for the creatures in the habitat. So okay, but my issue now, I don't like this. Actually, I don't like this. I don't. I know what the solution is though. So first, let's just set up the enclosure first. That's the most important thing. We need to do that. This is more expensive, but it's better for the animal to have the one-way glass. I want to scoot it back just a bit. Uh-oh. Okay. There's the music. Ooh, 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 you're gonna be too long. But that's fine. What we'll do is go scoot you down just a ton of bit. Oops. She did not want to be scooted down just a tiny bit. Let's scoot you down. There we go. Look at that. That's almost good. I want to get rid of that there. And then, oh crap. That's that's facing the wrong way. Is that the right? Is that right? No. There we go. There. That would be funny if... Yeah, okay. That needs to be taller. I don't think it needs to be that tall. I don't remember how tall it needed to be. I think it said only 3 feet, but this is in meters, and I don't do meters. That's like a lot of feet. Is there a way to change it from your guys' crazy measurements to like actual human measurement? I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Sorry. I used to work in an animal rescue. Oh, nice. Worked with all sorts, but mostly koalas, which are the single dumbest things I've ever seen. I can't believe I like koalas. But yes, I learned about how thought challenged they are, we'll say. So, yes, they are. Yes. I think I'm gonna go with stone. I like the look of the stone. It's very nice. It's elegant. I don't really want to do a square. A square enclosure is boring. But in the settings under accessibility, yeah, okay, that would make sense. I think we're just gonna go, because they don't need a huge space. I would like to do a huge space, but should I do a huge space? Yeah, okay. We'll do it. You know what? The little Tazzies deserve it. Oh. Oh, plum buckets. Why is that not gonna line up? Okay, that works. That's good enough. And then we need a habitat gate. We'll set it up over here. Where is our pathing? Oh, it's so ugly. Okay, forgive me. It's been like 2 or 3 years since I've played this game. Metric system makes way more sense than freedom units. No, it doesn't. Imperial makes more sense. You could hand... I'll fight you. You could hand one of them a bowl of eucalyptus leaves. They'd starve before eating them as they only recognize food when it's on the branch. I heard that, yeah. That's crazy. The poor things. Like, the poor little deers. They're so dumb. And I don't, like, and they eat something that they've had to, what's it called? Evolve to eat because it can, do them in, which is just crazy. Okay, it's not gonna work. Oh, sesame seeds. Okay, let's see. Because I want this walk-through path thing. And I think it would be cool. You know what, we're going to shrink it down a bit. Okay, and then we'll go like that. The pen needs to be bigger, I think, for something this crazy and ridiculous. So ridiculous! Yes, lemming, yes, I know. Yeah, I like to also use, I like to just cover up with like landscaping and then put the rocks and stuff in there. Yeah, I love how versatile the Planet Zoo building system is for that kind of stuff. Okay, we're just gonna do a basic that. I don't like this enclosure. We need to make it bigger. After adding that path, it is way too small. Let's get rid of all of this. I know how to fix it. Yeah, I used to spend like long time ago. I was so into this game that I would spend a lot of time watching people build as well. And I was never anywhere near as good as them, as you guys can tell. But I learned quite a bit. Beston Slot and his zoos are freaking phenomenal. Okay, that is much better. But now this path is in my way, so hang on. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now. Um, I was focused. Now I can look. They eat toxic leaves, so they have to sleep to detox. They sleep 80 to 90% of their lives, which sounds awesome, aside from having to detox because they eat poison foods. And it has absolutely zero nutritional value. Koalas are living for natural selection. Doesn't always work. I love Jurassic World Evolution 2 as it has the building of this game and maybe the best terrain tools I've ever used. Oh, 3, you mean. Okay, so again, don't like. This isn't looking good. Man, Philly, what are you doing? I don't like anything I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna first fix this, and then we'll address the overhead thing later. Because I think I know what I'll do with that. But first, I have to fix the path that I messed up to try and do this terrible idea that ended up not working out. So now, oh no, I can still do it along with the glass. That's awesome. Bam. At least that worked out better right there. Nice and straightened. So, what I'm thinking is we'll shrink it down a bit and then go up with a nice curve. One needs to go up a little higher. And then this way we can hide the walkway with trees and stuff from the viewing window. Yeah. Is that stairs? It's hard to tell with this. Ha! Look, oh no! There. Yeah, look at this ugly monstrosity. Base shape, modify the terrain a little, add scenery, blend it into the walls, repeat until satisfied. You can always delete walls and raise and lower the top to blend into rocks, trees. Right. I just have to get the handle of all the tools and stuff again. And I also, okay, we also have limited money. We still have to afford all the amenities and stuff for the animals and decorate it and afford food. So I think that this is going to just remain an ugly enclosure for now until we get more people, not people, more monetary value in here. But I do think it would be cool, like, to make this pathway be like it's like its own little mountain, right? And then it'll be little caves for the Tasmanian devils to go through to get to the other side or to sleep in and stuff like that. I say we put a tiger in with a kangaroo and see what happens. Are you freaking serious? That actually makes me think of another idea, like Planet Cryptid or whatever, which I know that the thylacine isn't a cryptid, but and it could technically still exist. But you know, animals like that, like not really cryptids, but like Planet Extinction or something. I don't know. And it's a zoo that you make out of all the extinct animals and stuff like that. That would be really neat. Okay, so what do Tasmanian devils eat? Guest interaction, guest flee from. Processed meat. Okay, so they eat meat. Let's see. You know what? We'll just go ahead. Avoid not having enough and go ahead and do that. Do a nice water keep hitting X instead. A nice little water tray thing here. I say we put a tiger in a cheese. Is there a body of water? Then we can go either way. Yeah, right. Prehistoric kingdom is kind of like that. It's got dinosaurs and lots of Cenozoic animals. But yeah, one with all eras would be cool. Not even all eras, just like more recently extinct animals, because there are a lot of them. And then that way you don't have to dabble into the dinosaur age and all that. And because, they've already got a market with um, Jurassic World and all the games that are out there that have to do with dinosaurs. So we're going to go ahead and just add the bedding under here for right now. I'm going to do a lot of it. That should count as bedding. And then we need to do enrichment. So devil, Tasmanian devil, pumpkin, dog ball. And I know you should cycle toys, but I never cycle toys. I don't know, I just throw a bunch of toys in there and then let it happen, So let's go ahead and get Wolverines are so cool. Tasmanian devil. Oh, there's a female. There's a female. There's a female. Adopt. And then which one of you is better? Ooh, man. Oh, he's actually better. And cheaper. Okay. Alright, waiting in trade center. But the thing is that I don't have... I forgot I need to hire staff. Hello. Exit. Oh my gosh. What did I do wrong? You need a workshop, you need a vet surgery, blah, 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 blah. Quit telling me what to do. We need a mechanic. Security. Vet. That should be okay for now. Vendor will be hired when we... Yeah. Tasmanian Devils. Send to zoo. I want them to go into the quarantine. Is it not going to let me go? Wait, what? I don't want them to go in there. I want them to go... Is it... Why is it not letting me select the... Whoa, menu, camera. It's not letting me select the quarantine. Hang on, give me a second, I'm thinking. Because they should go into quarantine in case they're sick. Okay, interesting. Let's just go ahead and delete that for now, and we're gonna see. Nope. Okay, well. Strange, but it is what it is. Hello? Oh no. Is it not gonna let me undo that delete? Oh no, it did. Okay, it was because I had the animals. That was the issue. Okay, well, no. Oh, it's because I haven't hit play, so the game hasn't registered that I have paths to these areas. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. Okay. I lurk for a little bit, got things to finish up for the day. Best of luck on the challenge. Oh, thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for lurking. Probably won't be around too much longer. I need to stay on schedule, but at least we have a start to this because I would like to make the Planet Zoo a little bit more of a regular thing to play with everyone because it's fun. Um, yep, there we go. Now I can send it in. Okay, okay. So this is also why I don't want to use animals from my other zoo, but I should have. So then that way, they wouldn't have to go through quarantine. So, facilities. We need educational devices. Get rid of that. Quit selecting that button. There we go. Turn it around using Z. That is better. Ooh, you know what? You know what I want to do? Hang on. I want to try something. Length, shorten it down. Nope. Okay, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Just bear with me for a second. There, let's try that. Okay, that's okay. Okay, and then... that's okay. All right, that's a little wonky. Okay, facilities. We want the TV. Is there a bigger one? Those are projection screens. We want the education boards. I don't think there's a bigger education board. Yeah, it's all just projection screens, TV screens. I don't think the TV screens work the same. But maybe there's something we can do with that later. This is definitely going to need reworking at some point. But for now, it'll be okay. It's not going to be great, but it'll be okay. Oh, okay. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted you to do. How's that? Oof, 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 oof. I don't like that placement. You will go here. Perfect. And you here, because the more education you have, the happier and higher the rating in your park will be. And we need to bring in power, of course. I forgot about that. And you know what? Why am I... Okay, I can copy those things. I can't select info boards until we have the animals in here. So let's get... Go ahead and play. Let's get guest facilities. Filters, content, material, theme. I know I'm low on cash. Oh yeah, it's, that's why I need to be paused. Until... Okay, so we don't have that much. So we're gonna have to do shop stalls. Without covers at the moment, and we'll do your usual Cosmic Cow milkshakes. Everyone loves a good Cosmic Cow. Okay, and then what should we do for food? Missy Good, Mexilante, Hot Dog Squad, Chief Beef, another classic. I don't want you to be a part of that group. Okay, and exit. Now, one thing I just remembered I wanted to do. Security guard. You go there. So I need to set up zones, but at the moment, the only zone I'm going to do is going to be the front entrance. Oh yeah, I need a staff workroom in the zone. Dang it! Edit. Yeah, you are the staff room. Okay. And this is just for one of the security guards, because that will help cut back on crime immensely, right from the get-go. So we will have vendors hired. Before that, I want to get some trash cans and things down because we're going to take a dip. We're going to take a dip because of how much money we've spent. But once the animals are in the park, that'll give us a boost. Okay, Oceania bin. We will do that. That's cool. I'm fine with that. Of course, you want your trash cans everywhere possible. Let's see how that's uneven, but that's okay. Oops. Okay, fantastic. Regular. Dongtopia. That one got me really good. Thank you. Just making sure everyone's awake. Oh, are you saying I'm boring? Thanks, dude. I'm sorry, I'm so boring. Oops, you definitely made sure I was awake. That was crazy. Okay. Just because this helps. All right. That's not bad. Could definitely do with some improvement, but it's not terrible. Oh, we need donation bins, because that is going to be our biggest profit margin at the moment. So where are the donation bins? Okay. Colors. So we're gonna have them match the Oceania theme. Oops. Okay. What? Why are you doing this to me? Apply. Oh, I see. Okay. Excuse me. Apply. Okay. How does that look? Oh, that's so good. I did a good job. Look at me. Fantastic work, Philly. Here we go. Oh no, we're out of money. So we'll move you down here and move you up here. There we go. Okay, this is gonna be, we're gonna be in pain for a little bit. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna be in pain. That was loud as shit. Locked in, not awake. Oh. Is it really that loud? I turned it down because of how loud it was. Okay, we'll see how that works. And to make sure I can still hear it good, hang on, we're gonna turn this up a lot. Sorry guys if that's a lot louder for you. I am just going to be okay. How's everything for you guys? Does it still sound all right? Okay, we'll see if that fixes it to where it's still loud for me, but so that you guys can scare me, and but quiet enough that it doesn't blast your guys' eardrums out. Oh boy. Okay, so we need the quarantine to be up so that we can get some money rolling in here because we are taking a deep dive. Preferences, condiments. Yes, we want all of the everythings. All of the everythings. Quarantine pass ready to leave for one animal. 1 second. Condiments for everything. Yes. The more options, the more people want to spend. Perfect. Now, we've got both animals ready to leave quarantine. And they can go here. Oh, I did not hear that. Dang it. Okay, so I need to fix it. That poop is so cute. It's so dumb to say that, but it is. See, the thing is that the sound balancing for the viewer attack is not the greatest. So okay. Devils. We'll just name that for that first. Staff, where's our keeper? Devils, okay. Oh, we have a VIP guest named Paul. Whoops. Hello, Paul. Okay, we can now turn on educational content. Unfortunately, it's going to be a bit before we can do anything else. We have to wait until people start coming in and paying us good monies. How much am I charging for tickets? I'm charging no money for tickets! Oh god, I've already screwed us. Oh no. I'm an idiot. Okay. That was so bad. That was so bad. You know how much money we probably missed out on? Not enough to cover our debt, but a decent amount. Oh, now they think the tickets are overpriced. Well, I was trying to make up for my stupidity. Come on. Okay, we'll just go with 11. That's fine. And 7. Inspector. Okay, this is not a good start, but you can't blame me. It's been like 3 years since I've played this game. Of course it wasn't going to go smoothly. Had to get a drink. Well, we're going to go into debt feeding these little cutie pies. Look at how cute they are. Daku. Hello, Daku. How are you, little baby? You don't have that much cover in your habitat, but unfortunately, we need money so I can give you all the trees that you could ever love. All right, we're renaming this one. This is Dongtopia, the Tasmanian devil. He's our little star boy. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we're starting to make money. Now we're starting to make money. People are like, ooh, Tasmanian devils, that's really cool. We have no power out here. We can't get power until I have money. I guess we could do a loan to help, like, really jumpstart this craziness. Oh, see, okay, let's just give it a chance. Let's give it a chance because I have built lesser zoos than this that have had a better income rate eventually once it balances out, but it doesn't look like many people want to really come and see my Tasmanian devils. So, oh, are they turning around because of the price? Yep, it seems that way. Yep. Okay, we need to fix that. Let's go down to 10 for you guys and 5 for the children. Let's see if that gets people coming in. Nope. They still think it's too much to come look at the Tasmanian devils. All right, we are going to lower this to $5 as well. 5 for adults and for children to come in, see 2 animals, and get a mediocre burger and milkshake. There we go. That's getting the people in now. Ah, that's dropping pretty good now. We'll be good. Okay. All right. So, while this... I mean, once I add a bit more, it'll look all right. Once we fill this in to make these look like caves and mountains and or something like that, it'll look good. But we have a tough time because we're limited on funds. Now the question is, what animal are we going to choose next? I swear, like I know I've told this story on stream before, but we went to the San Diego Zoo when I was a teenager, and my cousins and I were walking through this area where it was like this nice little nature path, and the fence was just a wood beam, like one horizontal wood beam propped up by one vertical wood beam, and it was like a stretch of horizontal was like 5 or 6 feet long, right? Or however many meters that is for you people in the rest of the world. But um and then it was like plants and ferns and trees and stuff, and it's just a pass through area. There weren't supposed to be animals there and stuff, but I kid you not, I looked through the bushes and I saw one of these suckers staring right back at me. And if you know anything about a cassowary, that is not a good position to be in. They are not supposed to be in an area where, I mean, they could get around that fence or at least kick under it or something like that. Like the safety barrier between human and cassowary was not big enough. And yeah, I never got confirmation if, like, I know what I saw and I know it was right there. And it wasn't like there wasn't a cassowary enclosure that was open to the walkthrough spot, like where there's like a chain link fence or something to see the cassowary through the trees. So anyway, but I'd never read anything about an escaped cassowary or anything, and I looked for a long time after that visit because I was like, I think there's a cassowary out, but they never like alerted the zoo. There was never an announcement about an escaped animal or anything like that. So I don't know. That I don't know if it was meant to be like that, but that is my story about cassowaries. Beautiful animal. I really like them. But yep. Oh, flying foxes. I love flying foxes. So we do need to come up with something to help lure more people in. And I think that one way to do that would be to do Why can I never think habitats? Like okay, a habitat is this, but the box ones, the ones that you put the bugs and stuff in, exhibits. It's right here. The word is right there, you dum dum. Wow. Okay, let's see. The Monarch. Let's see how much they are. That's not a bad price. And we can drop one in. Is that a rooster? Why did I hear a rooster? I'm hearing roosters. Okay. Oh, right here would be a perfect spot, actually. Sort of. Uh, debatable. Debatable, to be honest. But I think I could get it to work. Theme. Oceania. Okay, so oh my goodness, that is a big walkthrough exhibit. That's actually really cool, but I will not be affording that. So, is there like a blank Oceania? That's the zoo entrance, workshop, walkthrough exhibit. So they don't just have like a small exhibit. That's frustrating. Okay, so we're gonna have to just do a blank exhibit and then build up around it, I guess. Oh, or we could do, oh no, that's aquatic. I don't want aquatic. Oh, this one just says Australia. I do quite like that. I think that's what we'll do. And yeah, that does set up actually pretty nice right there. How much is it? $4,000? That's a lot of money for the dollar reduce of the thingies. We're making money very slowly, but we are. Oh, that's exciting. People are not as interested in coming in though. How can we fix it? How can we fix it? How can we fix this? Can we afford? I don't know how many Tasmanian devils can we fit into one? Because it was, oh man, translating. So group size up to 4 males, up to 4 females. So does that mean I can have 4 females in with the one? Yeah, because they formed a pack. They joined a pack when we added them in. So, okay, there's not a female. Unfortunate. Didn't get to interact with them, but my cousin used to live next to a wallaby farm. I lived in Houston, so it blew my mind the first time I saw them. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. In Houston, we had an ostrich farm kind of by us when I was growing up. It was like we didn't pass it, but um when we went to another small, we'll say village, uh you would end up passing by it going out there. So that was kind of crazy to see an ostrich farm out here back in the 90s. It turned out it was one of the big ostrich suppliers of the US, which I thought was weird. But okay, we're slowly ticking up on money. Educational items Please, it looks so good there though. I liked it in that spot. Okay, fine. We'll save that for something else. Stepbrother lived across from a peacock farm there, so no joke. There is a huge there were multiple huge flocks where I grew up, and they were just free roaming. So you would hear help, help, help all the time. Yeah, peacocks and flocks of turkeys and guinea fowl. Tons of them out where I grew up. And then my husband, where he grew up, maybe he's your stepbrother. he There was a lady who had a small peacock farm not far from where he grew up, so he heard them a lot as well. I noticed that this is very uneven. Okay, you know what? We're not going to be particular. This is our imperfect. This is our wabi sabi kind of zoo. Yeah, we used to go out and collect peacock feathers too. They're loud and annoying, but very beautiful. I very much like them. So, do you think that maybe what I should do is add a transformer to at least allow power to this building? I think so. I think we need to do that. So, what am I doing? Right here, this one. Okay. And that will empower these. So that we get a better boost to our educational rating. And that means that we can copy. Is it not going to let me? Why? Oh, okay, I see. It's just because... Yeah, don't worry about it. There we go. This one I want to be a little... Oh, yeah, okay. This one needs to be a little bit smaller. Okay, hang on. That's not what I meant to click. Just a second while I get this sorted out. Scoot this down a little bit more. And then... Oops. And then move it. Perfect. Okay. We'll put you there. And then we'll do one big one in the center. Rah! I sounded so terrible doing that. I sound like an idiot. Ignore me. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. Education should pick up. So that should help increase our income just a little bit. I'm back with pizza and cordial. Oh my gosh. I don't know what cordial is, but the pizza sounds delicious. I want some pizza. Maybe that's what we should have tomorrow night, is pizza, because that sounds fantastic. This is going to drive me crazy, this spot, actually, so I think I'm going to get rid of it while we wait. Whoa! What did I do? Okay, just go ahead and get rid of these for now. Delete. You need to scoot about... Oh, actually, you need to go about there, and then you need to scoot about there. I've given up on the wabi-sabi idea. I had to fix it. It's still not going to be perfect, but it'll be better than what it was. So we'll go like this. Ooh, that's still not even. Nope, that's a yucky. That is a yucky. How about there? Nope. I hate everything. All right, we'll go with that. That's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's better. It'll be fine. Cordial. A cordial. Yeah, is this like a caramel versus caramel thing? Which I say it both ways. Especially because people don't like me saying caramel for some reason. Cordial. Is it good? Okay, so... Can we get... Just a... Nope. We need $3,000 just to get a basic exhibit. And we might do the conservation instead. because that's really nice looking. Yeah, I like that one. We'll go with the conservation exhibit instead. That still fits the Oceania theme. It'll be fine. It is? Okay. Maybe it's an Aussie thing, but it's amazing. You should go. Yeah, definitely an Aussie thing. Just like Calpis is a Japanese thing, but I really want to try Calpis yogurt soda. I don't know. That just sounds really good to me. Let's see if there are any females. Nope. Okay. So, we don't have enough money to do anything major, but we can make their exhibit a little bit better, which will make them happier. There are not enough plants. What kind of plants do you little creatures prefer? So, okay. Okay. Let's see here. Filters. Oceanian. Of everything that's all you're gonna give me? What if I go down to the Oceania pack? Will these... That's tiny. Oh, there we go. Now that's pretty nice. Is that a plant that they accept into their habitat? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Oh, here it is. Yes. Yes, that one is fine for them. They like that. I also just realized that I did the like double screen thing over here, but people can just walk up and walk through that area and just stare at them. I'm sure that they won't like that at all. Ooh. Okay, so I'm sure that these are supposed to be near water, but I don't care. Insufficient funds. All right. Well, we've started adding in to their habitat. That's what matters, right? Where are they? There we go. Okay, yeah, they need way more. Oh, yeah, which I figured. I mean, Tasmania is not like where they're from, if I remember right. It's like very heavily treed, right? You should make your kid some fairy bread. She would love that, actually. So, also we have an ice cream soda here called a spider. Interesting. You put ice cream, then a soda in a cup, and boom, spider. Oh, so that's a float. We just call them floats. It's not very good. What animal is this? This is a Tasmanian devil. Yeah, that's just a float and it's delicious. Like vanilla, specifically vanilla ice cream with root beer or Dr. Pepper. Mmm. Yeah, that's what I figured, because they come from a place that has lots of animals. But they don't seem to be traumatized by the amount of traffic that's going on overhead, so it's not as bad as I thought. The question is, like, what kind of plants? Like, I don't want to do too many plants that, like, conflict with each other. That seems cool, like that, right? Bow lava rocks. Ooh, that's pretty neat. Ooh, ooh, ferns. I love ferns. Yeah. Just do a bunch of these. This will at least like help cover them up. Oh, we don't have the money. Help cover them up until we can afford rocks and to do a whole enclosure under there that's just their nice little cave system where they can get away from the people staring at them. Okay, the plants are starting to pick up. That's not too bad. Okay, okay, we're improving them. Now we just need to make money. Fairy bread only for kids. Yeah, sure. I've never had one as an adult. Please don't look at my fridge. Yeah, right. No, uh, I watch I watch Tigamac and stuff, and she's done some things with. Oh, they're about to have the babies. Oh my goodness. She makes cakes and stuff, but she does fairy bread, a couple fairy bread things too. Are they? They're making the baby. Dongtopia and his lady. By the way, I have added a viewer points reward that for 2,500 points you can choose to name an employee or an animal that has not yet been named by another person. They do not have a burrow. I know that burrows were added. I don't know. I don't know when the Tasmanians were added, and if they are required. Because I know some. Okay, here it is. Tasmanian devil. Nice. Okay. Can I afford it? I can. Oh, look at you. Thank you for mentioning the burrow because that is handy. So we'll put one over here and then we can put one over here. There. Now they've got two nice burrows. Philly the Tassie baby. Oh my god. Well, we only... oh, okay. The baby we named Philly. Okay, I see. Okay. We will name the baby Tasmanian Devil Philly. Yes. Definitely should help the need for privacy, yeah. And once I add in all the rocks to do what I want to do up here, it'll be even better. They'll have so much more coverage and stuff, which I kind of want to do that now, but I also kind of want to just let this tick up to save up for to save up for you know that thing that we need when we're doing stuff. Oh, I want the butterflies, the monarch butterflies. Size smaller. I want a nice little. Oh no. There we go. I want a nice little watering hole kind of thing. Intensity down, size down. There. I know that they don't really need like a bunch of water, but I like the water, so. That's not bad. Clean water, dirty water, Everglade, tropical. Azure. Toxic, cosmic cow. Interesting. We'll do tropical. And I think that'll be okay. It shouldn't take up too much space. And it'll just help keep them over here so that people on the glass partition can see it. What was that making me think of? Oh, I need to do facilities, water treatment. Can't afford it. Because unfortunately, that is not within range of any... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so we need to spend money on the water treatment thing, unfortunately. So then that way we don't have to worry about it. That's okay. That's okay. We've got enough money coming in, trickling in that it'll be a slow process, but it'll work out. My brother just discovered the greatness known as the diss track called No Vaseline. I have not heard that. I'm gonna have to look that up apparently. So not just your brother has discovered it, now I have as well. Okay. Now let's get a drink of water while we let this tick a bit more because I just wasted so much money that could have went towards the monarch butterfly. That would have been a really good addition to that one little spot right there. It's an Ice Cube diss on NWA. Interesting. I'm not huge into the rap knowledge stuff, so I don't know who NWA is. I know who Ice Cube is. I know that. There we go. We've got money coming again. Let's get rid of that, and we'll add in some nice stones. We'll do some nice mossy stones. Ooh, yes, that's massive, but it'll be... That's cool. Okay, that'll... Ooh, oops. Hang on. Right about there. Okay, and then... Where do I want to do this? We'll do it right there, because they don't need a huge spot to go into. Oh yeah, okay, that's good. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. That's what I want. I want that, and then go up. Like that. Back. Down. Bring it out a little bit more. There we go, look, and then they can go, they'll just go right in under there. And I'll continue to like build this up. That'll look really good. You probably know members of NWA, like, oh, Dr. Dre, okay. And their manager, the movie Straight Outta Compton would help you with some lore, Easy-E. Okay, yeah, you guys can do your little rap nerd talk. It's all gonna be, whoops. It's all gonna be beyond me. Oh, Jesus. I like hearing the little Tasmanian devils down there going. They're so cute. Okay, we'll put you here. I need to probably turn off my surface thing, but it's not bad. I just need rocks that are... Oh, there we go. That's perfect. That is what I needed. Oh my gosh. That is perfect. Yeah, look at that. Sorry, I'm like very focused on this for some reason. Okay, we'll wait and see how that looks in the morning, but I think that that is looking fantastic. Oh my god. You have to know the song Fuck the Police. Of course I know that song. DJ Yell It. See, I don't know the name. No, it's not rap nerd stuff. It's very well-known rap group. Yeah, well, now I'm convinced Philly is Amish. No, you guys. No, I grew up on classic rock and country music and like bluegrass and big band and swing and stuff. I'm not like that old. That's just what I grew up with, like Beach Boys and everything. So I know like some rap, like I like Tone Loc and Exhibit and DMX and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not. I yeah. It is the rest is beyond me, so I'm sorry. I'm such a well, it's not really I don't mind being thought of as Amish though. That's pretty cool. You ever heard of the Rock Philly, you nerd? You nerd, yeah. You are a nerd. Of course I've heard of the Rock. What? Oh, there's a gap. Oh, there's gaps right there. What? Dongtopia, you're about to die of old age? What am I supposed to do? How could you do this to me? That's so sad. That's good. We're gonna have to have a Dongtopia too. Yes, what the hell? How dare you age? Yeah. Oh no, he died. Dongtopia, where are you? Oh, poor blessed little boy. He made it to 6 years old. Call a vet. Poor little Bubby. Now his woman is all alone, and now we need to get a new one. Oh, we've got girls, though. Okay. Oof. Terrible stats. Okay. His longevity is better, which is something that I care about, obviously, after the trauma we just went through. She's older, but again, better, a little bit better stats. Did I send both of them there? I did not. Okay, you go there. Okay. There is a way to add an animal memoriam thing, and I don't remember how. It might be too late now that I've already... Screen wall mount, Vista Point, Tour Point. I don't remember where it's at. Because I'm pretty sure there's a way to put in like some kind of animal marker. Yeah, okay. Memorial. Memorial plaque screen. Memorial editable. Memorial, okay. We've got memorial signs. Oh, that's what we could do. We could have a big wall of all the animals that... Okay, that's what we'll do. I think that's a pretty cool idea. If only I was better at lining stuff up. Okay. Now. Oh, it's so tiny. Okay, well. Here we go. I know that there's a way to... Dongtopia. Tasmanian Devil. Oh, well, I don't remember. I think he was 6. He was 6. And he died on... I think it was the day before. What's the year? Well, we'll say it's this year. Died of... old age. Okay. Why does it still say John Doe? What? Dongtopia. Tasmanian devil. Six years. And then died on 04, 01, 2020, oops, 2026. Oh, whoops. Okay. Aw, okay. Now we have it. It's dead. I shouldn't laugh. We'll have a Dongtopia too. Wait, what? Amish, aka cult. It all makes sense now. You're actually a cult leader like little Miss Starlet. Yeah, you guys are all in my cult. You're all my little Philistines. Can't believe you let Dongtopia die. No, I'm so sad about it. Now we need a new Dongtopia. Oh, he still hasn't been picked up yet. Oh, that's sad. Where's our other little devil? Oh, well. Goodbye, Dongtopia. We'll miss you. Rest in peace, little man. You served us well. I think that this habitat is going to turn out really cool once we add more stones and stuff like that. Like, once this is all decked out, it'll be epic. Absolutely epic. Let's get the other side so that they have more of, like, a hidden spot from here. We don't want it to go too far in like that. Should be good. Yes. Suddenly a tornado. That would suck. I just lose all of what I've built. That would be funny though. That would be hilarious if they had tornadoes in this game, actually. Be messed up. And then I'd like to do another... Why is it doing that? Because I'm silly. I'm a goose. We'll go like this, and then grab it. Oh no, wrong tilt. This way. Quarantine passed, ready to leave. Fantastic. That'll help us significantly. Oh, perfect. That actually looks pretty good. It'd do better if it was like actually this way though. Like that, and then a nice little sandwich into the ground. They should be able to, oops, they should be able to get under that still. We'll go a little bit higher and then tilt it just a little bit more. There we go. That looks good. I like that. Okay. And we've got 2 more babies to add. Okay. Yeah, we'll rename that one. We'll do that one. Well, we'll wait. I should wait. I might do that one lemming. Where did Lily go after the bombing? Everywhere. Oh my god. This is going to be a nice little abode for them. It's just going to be a pain for the zookeepers to clean it up, but that's not my problem. Okay, so my issue is actually figuring out where rocks should go. There we go. That's so precarious and scary looking. Oh my god, that is too. Let's, where's the rock I want? Where's the rock I want? Let's get some of these up in here. Just a nice block it out. I raged for a moment. Sorry. That looks okay. I feel like it could be better, but the issue is... Okay. Okay. I can dig that. That's janky, but it works. So we now have a lot of new little fellas in here. Okay, this one's gonna be Lemming. We'll see how long Lemming lasts. We'll find out who Dongtopia is later. Hugman. Okay, this guy will be Hugman. Damien Ratliff. Hugman. Nice, okay. Okay. Now we really need a better income. But their habitat is... Oh no, Tarny's about to die, but Tarny hasn't had her baby. Oh, she died in the water. Oh, no. Oh no. She was pregnant too. Wasn't she the pregnant one? We aren't gonna do a memorial of that one. We just need the ones that we name. That's crazy. Or should we do all of them? Should we do all of them or just the ones that we name? That's so friggin' sad. She didn't even have her baby. No, it died from, old age as it was drinking water. Which is crazy. Floop? Name an animal Floop? Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You will be Floop. Come here, Floop. Oh no, that's Lemming. Oh no, Lemming, don't go into the water! Floop. Is he... Okay, dude. Really? What do you think you're doing? That is quite the decision. That's very brave of you. I don't think it was your best choice, but... Okay. Let's get another female. One with better stats. This one's okay. Better longevity. She's not really that old. You know what? We just need more animals. You go to quarantine first, because you never know. I feel like they're dying really quick. Well, I keep getting them when they're old. So, they don't really stand that much of a chance in the first place, unfortunately. But if we could just get some babies getting born, that would be very helpful. That overhang would actually... That overhang actually is kind of sick. And then we can, like, do a stone pillar or something. No, that's not gonna work. Ooh. You look good, though. Just, okay. It's an interesting overhang. It looks very precarious. But don't worry. It's probably not that bad. Just mildly, mildly dangerous, maybe. Yeah, mildly dangerous. Okay. That's okay. Got a dog at work named Floop. He was a rescue. Parents didn't name him. Also didn't know Floop is the name of the bad guy from Spy Kids. It is? I haven't seen Spy Kids since it came out in theaters. Oh my god. Floop is such a funny name for a dog. What? That's pretty cute, though. Quarantine passed. Ready to leave. Okay. You guys last longer. Have babies. Things like that. So then that way... we can have a better turnaround at the zoo. These are all like, I wish there were some smaller stones in this style. They're all so massive. Like to the point where I'm just gonna have to start wedging them in. Oh my god, that thing's huge. That's massive too. That's super massive. They're all super massive. Okay, that's a good one. That's the same one. I need to figure out how to fill in this hole. But all the rocks are... Oh, okay. That actually works. The big chunky part is covered up. Oh, I see it's going through. Hang on. This one needs to be fixed. There. That's better. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's working. It's coming together. It's not too bad. We'll eventually get to other animal enclosures as well. There we go. Crunch you in down there. You in down there. Now that it's nighttime, I can't see. But that looks okay. Looks like it's covered it up. So they have like a nice inner area in here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty cozy. There's a little spot there. That's fine. Okay. Now imagine that, and if I was patient enough, all the way along here. How cool that's gonna look. That'll be really cool. Oh, we almost have enough for the butterfly exhibit now, and we really need it. We need to pique more interest in coming to my zoo. So I still would like to do this one because it's very pretty, and I think that it fits in with the look of the zoo quite a bit. So we've got a little ways to go, but we'll wait and get it up there, and then we will get monarch butterflies. Ooh. Oh geez, it's 12:30. I've been up longer than I anticipated. Okay, well, it looks like tomorrow is going to be a whatever day because I don't really want to go to bed. I've been having fun hanging out with you guys because I really miss streaming and I want to get more consistent. And I also, so Dongtopia and Lemming know this, but I am working on a new layout for the stream. And if you're in the Discord, then you've seen me posting about it too. But I am working on a new layout from scratch. I'm drawing everything. The Be Right Back screen background is done. The starting screen is in progress. Okay, the background for the Be Right Back is done. I need to set up the chat for that to have it line up where I want it, and then I also um, need to. There's a surprise that I need to figure out how to. It's gonna take me some time to do it, um, but there's gonna be something on that screen that I think will be entertaining to see. Um, and then yeah, I have the starting screen in progress, and the ending screen is technically it's the same as the starting, but I think I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it to a different color palette at least, and tone it down a little bit and change the theme a little bit since it's the ending of the stream, which usually means I'm going to sleep or something. So I think like a chill like ending that kind of fits my goodnight emote would be pretty cool. So maybe something beachy, or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you, Lemming. I appreciate your 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 support and appreciation of me working on that. It's been fun. I really like it. And I want to add something else. I spent a lot of money on those. It's fine. But yeah, I think it'll be good. And I think from what I've done, uh I can add some emotes based on that. Like, okay, I'm not gonna spoil it. Um the the, well, I sent Lemming and Dogtopia pictures of it. So um but yeah, I think I might turn that into maybe I just sent Dogtopia the picture. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, that I think I'm gonna turn that him into a emote because it's cute, and yeah, good chance I'll turn other ones into emotes as well. We'll see. Sleep, no, the usual reason to getting off is the gremlin attack, right? Well, that's the thing is like I also like to go to sleep at a reasonable time so that I can focus on her more the next day, which helps keep her routine and schedule regular, which makes it so that I can consistently stream more. So we'll see. Oh. I think we have enough. Nope. We're still shy. Okay. Well, we're just going to hang out, which is cool. But yeah, I'm so excited. I really am. I also think I might try making my own alerts by hand as well, like the animations and everything. So, yeah, I think that'll be cool if I can do it. It'll be exciting. It's probably going to be like if I can consistently work on it and just focus on doing it, um it'll probably take me maybe a month to get to it so we can get the butterfly habitat. Okay. But I'd say about a month maybe before it's ready. Maybe longer because I'm also debating on doing my own music, which I don't dabble in music making, but I figure if I'm making everything from scratch, why not try and do it myself? So, uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just gonna be silly filler music anyway. It's not like it's gonna be around for a long time. It's just gonna be playing during the startup and ending screens. Okay, so they can be in as many as they want. I would like to do a full like walkthrough exhibit for the monarchs, but it'll be a bit before we get to those. So, which is fine. Which is fine. We have a VIP. Oh, Vanille. Nice. Okay. Let's say hi so I get points. Say hello. She's reaching her final form. Are you serious? Yeah, you don't even know. My music would suck. I like just doing kind of like meme kind of music. Which is essentially what mine would be. Oh great, we don't have the money. We're suddenly tanking in money. Why? There we go. It's $30 for one of these. Okay, well, we need it. Oh, oops. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah. I'm really debating on staying up longer. I really am. I'm tempted. We've gotten 2.5 hours in for a stream. That's really good. And I'm sure she's gonna sleep through the night, so it's just kind of like, well, why not? Well, because you're gonna be a grouchy biatch in the morning if you don't get sleep. That's why, Philly. Okay, let's get Oscar and Violet. We can get both of them. And Lucy. Okay. Okay, let's see. All of you send to zoo. What? This exhibit doesn't... Oh no. Oh no. What did I do? What am I supposed to put the monarch in? Is it like its own butterfly habitat? Do I... So you do... Okay, it is... Okay, I know that people... I thought that that was optional. Making it walk through. I did do a whoopsie, but that just means we'll get different animals. We'll just keep the monarchs in our storage. It'll be fine. What other bugs are from... Okay, that's a butterfly, so that's gonna be in the one with the monarch. So we can do the Mexican red knee tarantula. That seems weird to have in the Oceania, but that's fine. Ooh, an old world swallowtail. They're beautiful butterflies. That's cool that that's in there. Ooh, puff adder. Are... Oh, they're from like... Okay. I want stuff that's from Australia. That's not gonna be them, is it? No, that's Mexico. What about the scarab beetle? No. Any continent. Here we go. Oceania. Which we already had, didn't we? Okay, whatever. Common death adder. That's what we'll do. We'll do the common death adder, huh? Oh, but I like the blue-tongued lizard. No, we'll do the eastern blue-tongued lizard. Because I... Oh, eastern brown snake. That's another... Okay, we'll do that one. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. Okay. Eastern brown snake. Eastern brown... Oh, he's gold. She... I want the gold one. We're gonna have to wait for the gold one. Group size is small. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we have to wait. We have to wait for the gold one. That'll be worth it. That'll help bring people in. Ah, yes, the second worst nope rope, right? You guys have all the terrible nope ropes. All the spicy noodles. There's one guy I've been watching on YouTube I really like. Oh, what's his name? Garrett? I don't remember his name. He's from the Florida Everglades, and he goes out and catches like invasive species and stuff like that, and also just yoinks animals, as he calls it, and all that. But he's also gone to Australia and South America and Central America and stuff and caught animals. I really like his videos. It's pretty cool. Just random, I don't know, pitching that guy because I like him. Sin to zoo. Now we're gonna pause because we want a keeper just for enclosures. That is something that I learned is a must. Because if your keepers will put habitats first, and it's just better to have them in their own work zone. Which one's the one? No, work zone devils. Oh, this one I need to rename. Hang on. Work zone. Exhibits. We'll do exhibits. Lot A. I don't know why that makes me laugh, but it does. It's so dumb. Okay, so we need to quickly just we don't need all of this stuff. There. Just a nice setup, just a little smidgen higher there. A little smidge higher there. Customize which window. Oh, perfect. 3D facade. I hate that blue sky. Wish it was a little bit more dusky. And... ooh, manage population. Very cool. Okay. That helps with the exhibits significantly. This will get fixed on its own. Eastern brown snake. So we need to look for a good male so that we can have some little eastern brown snake babies. Ooh, that's off. I hate that. That's so ugly. Move. Oops. Don't do that. Okay. Now, since she's gold, that should help people over here. It's not like going to be a huge boost, but it's cheaper than building a whole exhibit for a mammalian or a reptile or something like that. So, hopefully this brings in just a little bit more attention to this area. I like that. That is a nice pre-built. It goes in very well with its surroundings. I think I might build up some like rocks or something just to help block it off a bit. But I think that's good. Okay. Garrett goes fishing. Yes, that's him. I like him, the Yoink Master. Yeah. I actually have a brown snake in my backyard like 2 or 3 times a year. Yeah, forget that. That's because you live in the heck hole. I'm surprised he's not in your toilet. I hear that that's something that happens. Screw that. One time I went outside and the snake popped its head up like, hello, motherfucker. So we've lived in this place for 6 years now, I think. And for the most part, it's very chill. You know, whatever. I say that. But we do get a lot of raccoons, some possums, a few skunks, a lot of foxes, especially after the fires. But where we are, it's pretty marshy, and where our house is, it's pretty green. But a while back, this was like last year, my husband let the dog out, our massive dog, and he just started barking, going absolutely freaking bonkers. Turned out there was a rattlesnake out in our backyard. And normally when Babs and I go outside, we just go outside because that's not something we have to worry about where we live. Like, yes, there are rattlesnakes in the area, definitely. But in our specific spot, it's not their ideal habitat. They like it where it's drier, more sun, more rocks, and everything. Our yard stays shaded most of the time. Not a ton of lizards and stuff anymore because of the cat. Um, but yeah, like uh, that was scary having. Oh, hello, Venom Kiss. Thank you so much for the new follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a great night, and I hope you don't mind my rambling about things that don't have anything to do with the game. But yeah, there was a there was a rattlesnake in the backyard, and it took a long time for me to be brave enough to go back outside, just because they're sneaky. You know, I mean, if you don't mess with them, they aren't gonna mess with you. But sometimes you don't know they're there until you step on them, and we live like an hour away from the nearest place that would have anti venom. Um, so maybe an ambulance would bring it with them. But yeah, none of the emergency areas and places near us have anti venom for um, rattlesnake bites. So that's really scary when you have a toddler. I mean, it's scary no matter what, but yeah. Also, I'd rather a snake than a bear. Yeah, I agree. Snakes are a bit easier to avoid. A bear can very much run you down. They are very fast, contrary to what people tend to think. Like, so, you know, that whole viral, I didn't know it was a viral. Hang on, I'm going to read this. Yeah, I've been there, but it was a red belly in the dunny. Wasn't a great way to wake. Yeah, forget that. I don't even know how bad a red belly is, but if it's in Australia, it's not good. You guys have a lot of cute animals, but you have a lot of dangerous animals too. You got bit by a brown. Jeez Louise. Aren't they like. Yeah, they're the second most venomous or third most venomous. They're up there. Jeez Louise. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Ooh, how bad was our report? Education, very bad. That's okay. Actually, oh, we're losing money. How are we losing money? Oh, it's because it's raining. It's raining. That's why we're losing money. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We could probably even raise the. There. We'll raise ticket prices for adults just a little bit. And we'll see how much it affects them coming in. It should be fine. What, Reds are the most poisonous, but browns will come after you. If they had a knife, they'd stab you. Um, red bellies hunt brown snakes and rodents mostly, and quite skittish. Oh, okay. I'll have to look them up. Now I've completely forgot what I was gonna say. I had a story to tell you guys. Talked about the snakes. Oh no, not a story. So like, it was a viral question that I guess was on TikTok. I didn't know about it, but Lou would ask this a lot in Wild when we were RPing, and it was a bear versus a gorilla who would win. I'm asking you guys that now. I'm curious. Do you think a bear or a gorilla? I think it's a grizzly bear. Yeah, it's specifically a grizzly bear, not just a bear. Specifically a grizzly bear versus a gorilla. I'm just curious. I honestly I hate the question, but yeah, okay, the tickets are overpriced. Okay, that makes sense. We'll go down to 5 again, whatever. As long as it brings you guys in. Once the rain stops, it doesn't matter. Any kind of gorilla. There's silverback, lowlands gorilla. It doesn't matter. The bear one is what matters the most, but either gorilla. I think there's like 3 or 4 gorilla types, but any of those gorilla types versus a grizzly. All right, well, you decide which gorilla because it doesn't matter to me. The bear is what matters. Because the size difference between a black bear, a brown bears within the brown bear family as well, by the way, like Kodiaks, and polar bears, huge differences. Also, like panda bears, sun bears, all that. but probably bear. Okay. All right, that's one for bear. We'll let Grumpy get an answer in. This is a spicy topic too. It causes a lot of people to have disgruntled opinions on things. Many people, I lowered the price on the tickets, you butt faces. What am I supposed to do now? We'll just let it sit there, whatever. I think bear. Okay, Dongtopia. Yes, well, Dongtopia, you've been around. You probably know what I'm going to go off about. I think you've heard me go off about it before. You sound like you don't agree. Well, you don't know. You don't know until I answer. Well, it depends what counts as victory, and it is guaranteed fight. Like if the gorilla rears up and makes noise, logically the bear might get discouraged and just not think it's worth it. Yeah, I mean that is a thought, but we'll say it's a guaranteed fight. Yes, because that is a good point. Yeah, the gorilla versus 100 men was more controversial. True. Well, I think the most controversial is would you rather run into a random bear or a random dude in the woods? But you know we're not going to touch that subject because 100 men would fuck up a gorilla. I don't care what anyone says. I agree. Um, because that is a lot. That is a lot of people. I think that the gorilla would do a lot of damage, but I think in the end, I think that the people would come out on top. But all right. Yes, guaranteed fight between the gorilla and the grizzly bear. Now I get why Lou asks this. This is a very engaging question. Sorry about my squeaky chair. I eventually need to break down and just buy a new office chair, but yeah. I don't think either party would walk away from that fight happy. Well, of course not. One might get a meal, but could also just be a lot of internal injury. Well, I mean, even if the gorilla won, it wouldn't get a meal because they don't eat meat. Um, they might eat like bugs or something, but yeah, they don't. If I remember right, they are not carnivorous. Uh, they'd both probably die, but bear would win the scuffle. I don't think both would probably die. I think that hands down the grizz would win because the grizzly has a good 4 feet on the gorilla. It has a good 300 to 700 pounds on the gorilla, depending on, um, male versus female grizzly bear, or Kodiak, because Kodiak is a grizzly bear, or whatever. And Floop is about to make the deed to have the babies. Floop and Lemming. Perfect. Anyway, and for some reason, people seem to think bears are not that agile. I believe I don't remember how fast they can run, but I know that they're faster than a gorilla. And they're actually very agile on their feet with their paws. And their paws have like 3-inch long daggers on them. And then there's their teeth and their bite force and all of that. So I don't think that the gorilla could sustain. If it was lucky enough, it might be able to sustain enough injuries if it landed the right punch. But in general, I do not believe that the gorilla could end up dealing enough damage to a grizzly bear to kill it because 300 pounds difference is massive. Gorilla would instinctively try to run. Yes, it would. The grizzly sees this as dinner, no time, no matter what. Yeah, grizzlies. Bears are scary. Bears are. I really do like bears, but they are scary, and especially when you consider the fact they will eat you alive. That's how they like to eat you, is alive. They don't like not most predators, but a large majority of predators like cougars and big cats and stuff, they go for the kill bite. Sometimes they don't always get it, so yes, sometimes you'll still be alive when they're eating you, especially lions and stuff, but the savannah is very cutthroat. But yeah, no, bears they just grab you and start eating, and that is scary. Not all bears are that diabolical, but most definitely grizzlies and stuff like that. So, but I was just curious because that question always gets me, like, because people just, for some reason, people seem to think gorillas are a lot bigger than they are, and they really aren't that big. Yeah, they are very dangerous to us, extremely. But yeah. Anyway, just a curious question. Would you rather 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? That's my next question. Riddle me that, my little schmoolings. Animated movies did wonders for the PR of bears. Well, Smokey the Bear too. Bears have actually always been fairly popular, and viewed in a fairly friendly light. Not fairly friendly, but like they look cuddly, and you've got teddy bears and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's interesting how one of the scariest animals is given such a good rep. No one's going to visit my snake. Did I waste money on a snake? I met and fed a sun bear. That's friggin' awesome. Sun bears are cute. It's like an industrial fridge versus a minivan comparison. Yeah, right. It's like with the 100 versus 1 scenario, people act like a gorilla is a fucking god that can rip you in half with a single hit. Horse-sized duck might be dangerous. I'm stomping out duck-sized horses. Also, I'd like a horse-sized duck just because 100 of them would probably get annoying. See, I would love a horse-sized duck, but as someone who has owned ducks and everything, I also don't trust them because if they were hungry, they'd eat you. They'd eat you. So, as much as I would want a horse-sized duck, I think I'd go with the 100 duck-sized horses because it's like being surrounded by little puppies, but they're horses. Now throw any of the aggressive big cats into the mix and see the debates too wild. Yeah, right. Oh, I love swans. Swans just big old goose. I love geese. Geese are extremely smart. Swans are very aggressive though. Much more than your average goose. But yeah, I've owned geese before too. I've rescued geese. I miss owning them. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, we need to think of another exhibit so that we can bring more people in because we're just sitting on this and it's not working out. We need okay, so we already have Tasmanian devils. I think we're good on those for right now. So let's check what other animal we should get for a habitat. What you want? Oh gosh, I'm missing chat. Hang on. That's close enough, and you don't want bigger than that. Yeah, right. What wins, a hippo or a polar bear? Yeah, hippo, hippo. Um, yeah, hippo. I would want to say polar bear because I mean that's a better question than gorilla versus grizzly bear. But I think hippo. But man, I don't know. I think hippo. We're looking for animals. Floop. It's a floop. We're going to have Tasmanian babies. We're never gonna have Tasmanian babies. What the heck? This is so not cool. Floop. Okay, floop. That is so not. Wait. Okay, this thing. I hate how this is set up. My my wife. We were gonna raise the kids to worship the cult of Philly. Yeah, well, you were gonna have Philly. Remember, the first baby was gonna be Philly, but we're never gonna have babies, apparently. Floop the dog is a boy. Oh, whoops. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. Oh, this is so not fair. Okay, so we need to look for another Tasmanian, and we need a young female. 3.9 is not that young, especially with such a terrible longevity score. Her size is tiny, but her longevity is, her fertility is high. We can breed out the size issue. Yeah, we can fix the size issue. That is so unfortunately annoying. Okay. So we let this just go longer. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to like make this place look nice too. Whoops. Lemming was too potent. Oh right. Call the vet. Can't just leave Floop laying there. I can't believe it. Okay, so let's see. What can we do next? Oh, I'd love a wombat. But they're expensive. Everything's expensive. We need something that's not great. How about a Sussex chicken? I do like chickens. And it can guests can interact, so we can have a walkthrough exhibit of chickens. I like that idea. Wombat, wallaby, or kangaroo. Let's check how much those all are. I'll do the quokka first. Quokka. How much are you? Ooh. They're cute as hell. But they are also very expensive. How are the wombats? Oof. Red-necked wallaby, that's cute. Okay, we can do wallabies. We can do wallabies. That's doable. Guests can interact. They can walk through. People can walk through. We can do a walkthrough exhibit. How cool is that? Look at all those chickens. Yeah, wallaby. That's funny. Yeah, okay. We'll have to name one of them Kid. Richard. I don't remember his last name. Richard was his first. Quokka's cute as hell until you learn when threatened. They respond by throwing their young at the predators in order to That's fudged up. Eastwick. That's right. Okay, thank you. That is messed up. Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. That's so messed up. Oh my god. Don't worry, we can have more. It's fine. Don't think about it, Margaret. Oops. Okay, we can stretch this one out. One second while I do this. That's okay. Not the greatest, but it's there. Ooh, we did it right on there. Okay. So one thing I want to try and fix actually is this path. See if we can fix the way that it's. There's that. Nope, it's not gonna work. Nope, and I just messed that up, so it's not gonna look right. So we'll just return it to what it looked like. It's fine. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Lost every single one of your sugar cubes. Oh, you poor creature. Oh, I didn't check how big the, Oh, I didn't check how big the enclosure needs to be for wallabies. But since it is a walkthrough, I imagine it needs to be pretty big for wallabies, to be honest, but... Ugh! Oh, that is huge. Okay. That'll be fine. I think that that'll be okay. And then, yeah. Alright. We've got this. This is fine. Guest gate. Is that the only guest gate? Guest gate. This one is the one that I want. So we'll just do it off of this one. That'll work. I don't like it right there though. That looks yucky. I don't want it to be attached there though, so we'll just go here. Insufficient funds. Poop. Poopers. Poopity doopers. This is an ugly enclosure as well, but that way this stays open for more. Okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're gonna shrink this down a little bit. Just a tad. There, that's better. Where I am lost in the car. How do I... Oh, I forgot about the sugar cubes. How do I use those? They do enjoy hopping about. If it was a kangaroo, they'd drown your dog in a lake, right? And gut you with their feet. To use the sugar cubes. Do exclamation sugar shop, but I don't know if I got it working. I think there was an issue. So it wasn't working and popping up on screen. But all it is like you can pay for like little screen pop-ups or something. Nothing major. Thank you, Lemming. I did remember to put in the thingamabob. We are having, oh my gosh, our money is not good. We need more money incomes. It'll be okay. Yeah, if you spend points in the sugar shop and it doesn't work, if you do, let me know so I can, because I'm pretty sure for some reason, even though I have it set up properly, they aren't popping up for me in my OBS. Let me double check. Sugar shop. Yeah, monitor and output. So it's also expensive. Yeah, it's because they're all videos and loud. So, huh. Actually, I don't remember what my pricing was, so it probably is expensive. Okay, you go there, and then over here. Okay. Paths. We'll have you... Okay, we don't want that big. You just connect back over here. Make you as small as possible so that you connect. There we go. And then, yes. Ah!
A sad story is about to begin.
It worked! Oh, Adam Cartwright. right? I love and adore him. Thank you for that. So now I know it works at least. Appreciate it. And then we need a habitat gate, which we'll deal with that in a hot minute. Because I think we're just going to have its own... Well, for now, we'll just have the staff path connect over here. This is going to look terrible, but just for now. Oops. Just for now. Okay. And we need lots more monies. But, ooh, we actually might have enough now for the wallabies. We do have enough. Okay. Let's see here. 5 years. 4.8 years. So compare. Okay. This one's better. What size do they need to run in? They're promiscuous. Okay, so it can be anything, I guess. We'll get both of the young females. And then... I think this is the best male. Okay. So, we need food. Will this work for a redneck? No. Red, nope. So just a regular food dish then, I'm guessing, which is where? A boreal, that's not what we need. Where is the regular food tray? Okay. That is not what I need for that. Why am I dumb? Am I not? Why am I not seeing... What is wrong with me? Hang on. Food and water. A boreal. Oh, here it is. Right? Would this be... No. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Right. Yep, redneck wallaby. Okay. Well, unfortunately, they just get 2 little small trays. I can't even afford a water pipe now. Okay. We'll do a small water bowl. Oh, I don't have the money for a water bowl either. Okay, well. Let's hope that that changes soon. Also, I'm looking at getting a Witcher 3 tattoo next few weeks. Nice! Man, you're really into tattoos. Or maybe a Philly tattoo, please. We're almost at 8. Yeah, okay. Thanks. We are. We just need 8 people to unfollow. You're such a butt. You better not get a Philly tattoo. That's crazy. I'm just some random weird person on the internet. Okay, let's put down... Oh, I can't afford donation bins. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, money. Flow in like water. I am not a good tattoo designer. I haven't even designed. My mom wanted me to design some for her. And I was like, eh. She wanted pretty flower ones. Okay. That's an okay start. This is terrible for them. They're gonna hate it. But, whatever. They have to deal with it, I guess. Wallaby. We want a nice little hut for them to live in. So, we'll need to do this. Ugh, this is gonna be... Okay, but at least we're going to have a second animal type here. And that is going to be very important. I've seen your Lobo drawing. You're a great artist. Oh, thank you. Well, you know, like I've said before, it just really depends on if I'm into something or not. That's why I don't do commissions. Because I'm just not, I don't know. I don't do good taking direction from other people, and I have to be in a very appropriate mood to do it. You know what? Okay, we need... So, the devils... Oh, no, not create. I want to get rid of that one. I want to edit it. Edit. And include you. Devils in wallabies. Sorry, I'm distracted by the getting this set up to where oh, we need power. That is a huge thing. So we'll just do it here. It's fine. We'll do an information board next to this one, an information board over here, and one over here. Not that it matters, since we need power to all of this. Oh, this one has power. That's good. Red-necked wallaby. Go that big. Yeah, we need power. These are not going to work. So, okay, this one, there we go. Oh, insufficient funds. Okay. Unfortunate. Let this just play. Okay, where am I in the chat? What if I let you design? I've seen your... Okay, yeah. Okay, we have the wallabies in. Oh, I forgot to check. What is the fence size? What? Oh, under 9 foot. What? Okay, well, we're gonna raise it up just in case. Of course, I don't have the money to raise it up. Yeah, we have to wait. Hopefully they don't get out. I meant to do that first, but my bad. Are you serious? Lemming! You're casting off, buddy. You've... Oh my gosh. Why? Oh, look at that kid's hair. Oh, it's a beanie, okay. Why? 6.6 years old. It's a long ways to go. Okay. Facilities. We need a memorial plaque. Don't worry, guys. We'll have more animals to name. Okay, so he... Lemming. Tasmanian devil, male, adult, 6.6 years. Date of death was 01. Oh, wait. Yeah, 01/01/2026. Died of old age. Ah, okay. Well, that's another one. Where is he? Uh-oh, because I need to... I need to send him away now. Uh-oh. Where's my ticker? Oh, here it is. Call vet. That's too bad. Too bad and so very sad. Yeah, right, Lemming. I'm sorry. I don't think we're ever gonna get baby Tasmanians or anything like that. I think we're just stuck with all of them dying before they get big enough. Okay, now the money should start really rolling in because we've got 2 exhibits now. We have 2 exhibits. That's pretty good. TV screen I want on here to say the wallaby. The wallaby pen habitat is gonna be so sad for a long time. What are you doing to them? They stress me. It's just because they're old. It's literally just because they're old. If it was because of their stress level, it would be giving me warnings about it. No, it's just because they're old. And all of the ones that we're finding are middle age. So, oh yeah, we need to get a male. Probably don't have the money for it. Tasmanian devil. I'm not old, I'm only 21. Oh, we don't have the money. Nope. Well, that sucks. I don't think the one got pregnant, so... Yeah, this part could be a lot better, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything is gonna be fine. I am, I think, going to call it, though. We have been streaming for 3 hours, which is pretty awesome. I really would like to go longer, but I need to get caught up on sleep. But at the same time, like, I've already stayed up pretty late. What's a little bit later, right? You know? But, not go 12. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh. I mean, if she sleeps through the night, I'd probably be able to make it another 6 hours before she wakes up. But that's a bit much for me. Okay. Facilities. We need a power source out here. Oops, I hit the wrong button, but that's fine. Okay, so everything should now have power. Copy. We'll put you here. Here. And then, you know what, we'll just go like this. Oh, insufficient funds. Oh my gosh. I'm so used to having like a ton of money to these games. Not a bad idea. I'm gonna go make some mystery dinner. It's a mystery to me at night. Thank you, Grumpy. I'm probably best of luck with your endeavor of making a mystery dinner as well. I'm probably gonna call it just because like I really would like to stay up and everything, but it was really hard to get her onto a schedule that was good for her. Um, so I really should go. I really, really should go. Ooh, stretch. All right, I'm stretching. Oh, that's pretty good. But I think that we've done a good job starting out the franchise. And I think we'll be leaving off on a spot that's like, okay, well, no, not the greatest spot because we need another male. And apparently, I thought adding the wallaby exhibit would like boost our people coming in, our guests, but apparently not. It seems that they're not the biggest fans of. I'm gonna hire another caretaker or two. They're not the biggest fans of my zoo. So, which I can't blame them. It's not really the nicest place at the moment. It's gonna take a bit to build it up, make it nice, and everything. There's a lot of space to build. I don't know how big we're gonna get. I would like to stick to Australian themed animals and animals therein. I think that's a good idea, and it'll be a fun zoo in the end. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm dragging my feet because I'm hoping the money ticks up so that we could try and. Oh my gosh. Yep, there she goes. What is this? We're never gonna. Okay, so Tasmanian devils are a Pingu! 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 Newt! Newt! Okay, yep. Once we get a penguin, we are naming him Pingu. 100%. I will check in a little bit because I'm still kind of dragging my feet on even getting off right now because I really wanted to get a male Tasmanian devil to make up for the passing, but I don't think that's going to happen, especially with our terrible funds all of a sudden. Like, it would have been better to just not got the wallaby exhibit and waited and just let the money slowly build up, apparently. I really thought that putting the wallabies in would help um, bring in way more people. Hmm. Oh, Starlet's streaming. Might as well stream her. That's where Lemming's gonna go anyway. He's probably over there. Also told you the stream would be peak. You got to see me die as a Tazzy Devil. Oh my god. That's depressing. I'm sad about all the Tazzies dying. I'm glad I made this. I was like, you know what? This memorial wall is probably overkill because you've got this side and then we'll have the other side too. With the rate that they're kicking it at, I feel like we're not going to have enough wall space for all the memorial plaques we're going to need. We can afford a female, but I want a male. I also really, really, really need to make this place better for the wallabies. Of course, they don't really care. It seems to be perfect for them, aside from not having. Uh, uh, they don't even care about the shelter. Wow, very easy animal to take care of. Holy cow. That's that's pretty impressive. We've got 13 minutes before the reset of animal listings. Let's get... Which one is... Oh, this one. Oh my gosh, look at that longevity score. Oh my gosh, look at how good she is. Oh, that is a good one. That is a good one. Okay, you go into there. And you know what would help? Oh, we don't have the money. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say what would really help is to get a vet clinic set up so that we can start researching information on the Tasmanian devils and stuff, because that's one of our things is we have terrible education, and a higher education will bring in more people to your very sad park that has no decor anywhere in it. It dies at 7 instead. Yeah, right. I can't wait to get to the penguins. It's going to take a bit though. People are very disappointed with it because of the education is terrible. You know, one thing that might help with that. I can't afford it anyway, but where is this? Conservation Education Board. They're only 30, but we have no money, so... But that'll help boost the education just a little bit, so... I was kind of wanting to do a Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 stream this week at some point. That would be cool. You should. The Roller Coaster Tycoon series are solid. Sorry for that sniffle. I should end up getting Roller Coaster, Planet Coaster at some point too. Planet Coaster 2 at some point. But, I don't know. I have other games that I really want. Like, I don't know. I'm not much of an extraction shooter player or anything like that. But I kind of really want Arc Raiders. It looks fun. And every once in a while, you just want to play a good shooter game. So, you know. Okay, we've got one back at... This is a very tricky balancing game about... yeah. Well, Lemming, you remember I have a motion issue sickness with first-person games? Very rarely is there a first-person game that doesn't make me sick. And I watched... But I watched because I was like, this is a game that it would be fun to play with. And then I watched Bud playing it with Wicked, and I couldn't even watch his screen. It made me so sick. So I told him, I was like, what we should do is I'll play with you guys, as many people as we can get in, and all of you guys have to tell me where to go and stuff. You'll have to be my eyes. Vert's tried it today while I was at work. Didn't finish the VOD, but he seems to... Yeah, it looks like a great game. It looks really fun. But, yeah, I can't play it. It will make me sick. And, like, motion sickness sucks. It really does, because I was explaining this to Bud. It isn't just, like, a slow, like, oh, you're starting to feel sick. So maybe I should stop playing for a little bit. No. Lemming. That makes it even worse. Anything first person. It doesn't, it's just because it's first person. Like, very, very, very few. I'm talking about, like, 1 in every 300 FPS games doesn't make me sick. But yeah, it is sudden and hard. It is absolutely terrible. And I've never had motion sickness before. It wasn't until I started trying to play FPS games. Like Minecraft even. And that's why I don't play Minecraft, is because I know you can do third person, but when you get to mining in Minecraft, third person sucks. It absolutely sucks to mine in third person. So. Oh, you meant Arc Raiders? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it looks really fun. I think I could enjoy it. Because I like shooting games. I do. I was a part of a whole freaking unit and stuff in a World War I based shooting game. And I had a lot of fun in that. And then various other shooters I've played and all that, but gotta, for one, afford it first. And two, I mean, I think that it's going to be a long lasting game. The question is, what's the player base going to be like? Because, you know, you've got a lot of the Tarkov players, and Tarkov is a hardcore PvP kind of game. Ark, to me, seems more balanced, but of course, people are going to favor the PvP, especially the people who are coming from Tarkov. And so, and I'm fine with that. But, yeah, I'm obviously not going to be good. And I'd like to have some fun. Oh, you know what? I need to give these animals toys. Oh my gosh. Um, so maybe someday. It would be a lot of fun to try. That and Helldivers 2 is Arc is more chill, but there's also yeah, exactly, the PvE element. That's why I think it has a better chance of I don't know, just the fact that it has so much PvE, it encourages even hardcore PvPers to engage in a more PvE team up, random team up kind of way. And I think that's really neat. And that's what I want to do. I just want to run around being a goob and looting, being a little loot goblin and making solo buddies because I'd rather do solos, but I feel it could be fun in squads too if more people got it. So anyway, I'm just rambling at this point, trying to wait for the money to tick up so that we could get ourselves a Tasmanian devil. But and there's 3.6 years too. He's look at how good. Okay, we have to wait. We have to wait. We have to get that one. We have to wait. You should do a DBD with chat stream. I'm kind of over DBD, to be honest. I only played it with Bud the other night just because it was a funny random suggestion, but I am to the point where I might uninstall it again. So, especially if like I get back into Dune or if I play Arc Raiders or if I play Helldivers 2 or something like that, I will definitely uninstall DBD. So, cuz like yeah, I could do DVD with chat, but DVD just seriously is such a frustrating game to play. I've played it since it came out, and it was so much better back in the day when it was a little bit more streamlined, and now it's just, oh, I love hate it, and I'd rather just cut it loose and not think about it anymore and what it used to be. So yeah, that's why I don't like playing it on stream, is because I get very frustrated with it, and you guys don't need to have my crash outs. Yeah, I'd say like 80% of my solo runs I extracted with friendly randoms. Oh, you play Arc Raiders? Hell yeah. Killed one. That scared me. Nice. I want to get back into Dune, but have no one to play with. Oh, look, you have a Pingo. Oh my god. Who did you get that from? Where did you get Pingo from? Oh, Eleanor. Oh, I love Pingu. My kid loves Pingu too, which is pretty great. Yeah, I don't... My issue with Dune... This is it. Yes. Oh, we got him. We got him. We got him. My issue with Dune is, it's such a time sink. Like, it makes sense for it to be a resource collecting heavy PvE in the aspect of PvE kind of game, but it's to the point of grinding where that is 90% of the gameplay. And don't get me wrong, I've played plenty of survivals and stuff like that where, you know, the grind is a majority of the game, but the grind loop, the recipe loop, all of that for Dune, like, unless you have a squad and not just a few people, but like an actual clan of people, like 10 or so people, it's just such a time sink. And considering I just can't devote the time to it, I won't be able to carry the weight in a clan to make it worthwhile. And but I really did like the Dune game. I genuinely like the Dune game, except for that grind. Like getting to the ornithopter and stuff was, oh god. And it turns out that in the beta testing, like before it released, they had scrap ornithopters that you could just repair and fly. Like, they were crappy, but you could still repair them and use them to fly around. That should be back. It feels like they removed those but didn't balance out the resource gathering and traveling and stuff after removing it. Because it just really is such a obsessive time sink. And now you can save your base and everything with the base backup tool. And I never did that. But my base wasn't the greatest anyway. So anyway, that's my rant about Dune because I genuinely like it. My big thing though was like rather than playing it regularly, I wanted to get into the RP. The RP was really appealing to me to the point I reread the original books all over again. So, which probably wasn't the best idea since the game is more based on the show. Um, I mean, yeah, it has its own timeline, but the inspirations for the designs and things like that mostly come from the show. And I don't like the way that the show portrays the Harkonnens. Um, I don't, yeah, so mixed feelings on that, but it was whatever. I really wanted to get into the RP. I think that that would have been a lot of fun. Um, so I do like Star Wars, the original trilogy. I'm not going to get into any of the Star Wars games unless they did, oh my god, if they did a colony survival builder on the moon of Endor with the Ewoks, 100% would be in it. And that's all it is, just a nice village builder with the Ewoks. That, oh my god, that would be amazing. And then like maybe it takes place before Sindel and Mace landed on the moon, and so the Gorax is still alive, and you can go up and like, or like another Gorax or something is around, and you could do your own like epic caravan if you wanted. Oh god, that would be so epic. I would love that. Okay. Yep, I need that in my life. If you guys have not seen Caravan of Courage, it is so freaking good. Um, the Battle of Endor is all right, but it's not as good as Caravan of Courage. And yes, there is a Dune show released by Amazon Prime. There's actually, okay, so there's the original, like what, 70s movie, and then there was one in the 90s that was released. Which, if I'm thinking of the right 90s one, that one's goofy looking. I'm sorry. That one's really goofy looking. Um, and then the 2000s one, well, 2020s, which is the Amazon Prime one. But I feel like maybe the 90s one I'm getting confused with the 2000s. I feel like there's three movies and now the Prime series, which isn't shows, they're movies, but I call them shows because I don't know, I don't really care. Yeah, the current ones are what I'm referring to when I say shows. There's the 70s, the original movie, which in my opinion, it's not the greatest representation of the book, but I feel like it handled aspects of the book and portrayals of characters much better, except for uh Fade Root. I can't say his name. The nephew. Sting was not a good choice. Same for making all the Harkonnen bald in the new series. That's just so weird. Making them all weird, bald, and gimpy. Like, that's not. If you read the books, the Harkonnens are. Harkonnens are something else. But whatever. I still play Ewok Hunt on Battlefront 2018. Still some of the scariest moments in gaming. Oh my god, I haven't seen that, so I don't know what it's on about. Oh, look at how much money we suddenly have. Oh my god. What do we do with it? We raise education. Uh, First, let's get some of these in. Sorry, I've just been rambling about the stuff that you guys probably don't care about. Just, it's been so nice to stream again. I miss chatting with everyone. This one is not the greatest layout that I did, so we'll scoot these out just a little bit. It's just because the pathing I didn't do a good job on. It's fine. It's not gonna look perfect, but it's fine. Okay, so let's just start. There we go. That'll help with not much, but it'll bring up a little bit to the, what do you call it? Education. And then we need to get a research area going. But you know what? We should wait on that because the research and all, we need to hire another scientist and that's going to cost money and blah, 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 blah. Now I'm going to reinstall BF2 just to traumatize more troopers. Oh my god. Basically, you're a stormtrooper on Endor and have to survive the Ewoks in the dark. That's wild. That's awesome. That would be terrifying. Yeah, I could understand that now. I'd love an RDR2 like Star Wars game with RP and everything. Yes, agreed. Alright, so could definitely have a better time of this. But I think for the most part it's okay. Like we've got a nice start on the, what is with everyone? Why are you guys all stuck here? Hang on. Sometimes this happens, the pathing gets all funky and everyone just stops moving and I don't know, they're probably just watching the wallaby, but I'd rather move them just in case. Okay, that's fixed. So, yes, we need more animals. And I think that that is a solid time to leave it. We have 3.5 hours now in this stream, which is fantastic. I would love to go longer so I could hang out with you guys and keep chatting about video games and all that crazy stuff, but I do need to get going. But maybe this weekend I'll do some surprise stream or something at night since, you know, maybe we'll just do some more Planet Zoo, just hanging out and working on the zoo, making it nicer and stuff because it really is pretty sad right now. It needs way more plants. It's very underplanted. I want this whole thing filled. I just want it to be pretty. And we need to replace these with an actual building. Yeah, anyway, there's a lot of work that can be done on this area. But yeah, so I think that maybe this weekend I'll try. There's no guarantee, but I'll try to get a stream in. And if it's not Planet Zoo, maybe Bud will want to play DayZ or something. Because I was thinking about playing DayZ by myself, but I'm a wussy, so I wouldn't know what to do. I mean, of course, the whole point is just running around looting and trying to survive. So, Scooby-Doo, are you serious? No, we will do a Scooby-Doo stream next Halloween. And then we can start off from where we left off this year. All right. Much love to you too, Grumpy. Maybe Lemming. I'll think about a Scooby-Doo one. You guys have a great night. Goodbye, Dongtopia. Goodbye, Lemming. Goodbye, Grumpy. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, Lurkers. You are appreciated. And we are going to raid Little Miss Starlet, of course. Gotta spread the love. And I am going to go get some sleep because my eyes are like I really considered staying up later and continuing the stream, but I'm starting to feel it. It's starting to get in on me. So, but I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Thank you for putting up with my crazy talking. I appreciate you. I love to stream for you, and I hope to do it again soon. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Have fun with Melody, Starlet. I always call her Melody. It's just what I'm used to. All right. I'm gonna. I'll just keep going. All right. Bye. Thank you. Night night. All right. Kick. You guys have a great night as well. Thank you. You all are awesome.